So I mean, you brought up your business partner and your husband, and obviously, we have listeners that everyone essentially wants to build a company and build a family as well. But I think your story is a unique story. I mean, you met your husband at school, and so I want you to kind of tell that story. Like, like how did you guys meet in the elevator? What was the conversation that you had to kind of get you to where you are today?
Oh, that's well, good thing that I have a good memory. And so we have an engineering hall called Corey Hall, and which, as you can see, this is very meaningful where, software and hardware engineers, use the term geeks. They study there, they, uh, whether or not it's a circuit design or computer science programming, um, well, it just happened to be, as you see, a lot of time people say it's a fate, right? You meet people and just the world is big, but the world is small. Sometimes you happen to meet a person, then end up you do a lot of stuff together. In our case, not only we partner together from business point of view, but more importantly, we build a family together.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it was it just I happened to run into elevator going to the lab, and then that's how we met. And then obviously, it's the same building, and then we since then and studied together,
Hmm.
and now how many years? I won't. It's in it was the mid 80s. I think it was 80 when we met was late 83,
Wow.
and it's been yeah, long time, but seems like yesterday.
Hmm.
But what's beautiful about this is I often tell the story. Um, at Berkeley, there's this Greek theater. It's where they graduate a lot of all the engineering graduate, undergraduate, graduate students, and I was very honored to be invited to give a commencement speech.
Hmm.
That was, I believe, it was 2012, and that was a year. Yeah, so when I got on the stage, and it also happened to be a Mother's Day. I was very moved because all the sort of like the memory, naturally for me to speak to the students and to tell them the passion for education, and then it's very hopeful technology and all of those because I personally experienced through my family
Hmm.
experience because I told them the story, 1988, and when my husband walked the stage to receive his PhD degree, and my first son Christopher Sutaja was only 1 month old in my arm and attending this very important graduation.
Hmm.
And then after that, 2010, many years later, well, my little baby, 1 month old baby, Christopher, then walked the stage to receive his electrical engineering degree at UC Berkeley.
Wow.
And and then, he continued with his graduate study. Of course, my son Christopher graduated from UC Berkeley in electrical engineering with a PhD degree.
Wow.
And then he continued postdoc, um, PhD postdoc at Stanford and doing very deep technology research in imaging. His mission is in the future to invent technology imaging devices like the size of the phone in our hand. So, which is extremely, I'm very proud of him, and I'm very hopeful. I think he'll have a lot of breakthrough. So I'm very proud. And then at the commencement on the stage when I was talking to the graduation students and 2012, and then I told them today, especially moving for me, and I'm so touched because among the graduations class, well, my second son Nicholas Sutaja was among the graduation for his electrical engineering degree in computers, electrical
Wow.
engineering and computer science at UC Berkeley. So it was a very special event I share a lot of technology vision, but more importantly, I let the students know that encourage them. The world needs a lot of talented students and inventors, innovators to contribute in this high tech industry.
Hmm.
But more importantly, what we students all need to be very thankful to their parents and the teachers. Teachers to me is the like a third parent, in my opinion. Right? We spend a lot of time with the teachers, and they educate us. So I want to send these type of sharing these kind of thoughts with them, and I believe it was well received, and it was happened to be a Mother's Day, so I'm it was many mothers in the audience as well. So it was a great event, and this is the event as I remember so clearly, and very happy that I was invited. And sometimes I tell people when you learn something and you see something great and you got to share with people, and that's how we learn each other and to drive this very innovative world and share experience to succeed together. It's all about teamwork.